Hello, hang on. I am trying to find my ah. I need something to put my screen on. Ah, there we go. Sorry. Uh, Hello. How are you, Diane? Okay, let's see who we see here. Jeanette. Good morning, Jeanette. Tank is here. Kim is here, and Diane is here. Hi, guys. How's everything going? You got me chasing my tail like a puppy. I do. I I started working on a crochet along. I'm working up the initial product, the initial make for Christmas or whenever. Hit the thumbs, ladies and gents, if there was any. So it's a rainy, cool day in Western Washington, and oh, it's not so cool that I need to wear this. Okay, so let's see. I finished my Remembering Bruges kit. This one, if you recall. And now I have a whole bunch of ends too. Here's the edging. I have a whole bunch of ends to weave in on that. So that'll take a few minutes. Yeah, it was actually it was a lot of fun to make. I really enjoyed it. Interesting stitches, and once I learned the repeat, it was good. So you might have seen a video where I showed this, and it's not in color, sorry. This is the Plaid Christmas Blanket by Marley Bird and Yarn Inspirations. And so I want to do, being as you're on vertical, we have to watch out for trolls. Okay. Um, so I don't want to do the big blanket. What I'd like to do is some placemats and coasters in the same format. So I'm starting to work up some samples so I can figure out the stitches and the measurements. Northwest Indiana, 68 degrees, sunny and beautiful. Cool. We've had some really nice days, but this just doesn't happen to be one of them. And I guess we're going to be cooler for the next few days. Hmm. Lost my go. 72 and raining here in Northeast Tennessee. So let's see. Oh, so if you haven't entered already, I'm having a giveaway. It started yesterday and closes on Friday. You just have to go watch a replay of an older video of mine, and I gave the name of the video, which if you just search YouTube, it does pop up. But there's also a link information in the description box. Hello. Hi, Tammy. Um, and it's for a couple of skeins of yarn and miscellaneous goodie or something. So feel free to uh, join that. And long time no see. I have to work out always when you guys use abbreviations. I don't text much. I always have to work out. What does that mean? Long time no see. Okay. So, yeah, so that one, that giveaway started yesterday, ends on Friday, and then the next one starts in 2 weeks. Uh, the next one starts in 2 weeks. That also is a replay video and a different video. All you have to do is go watch the older video and comment on it, and you're entered in the drawing. As long as the comment happens between Monday and Friday of this week, we're good. So for Mother's Day, my daughter and granddaughter and I went to the Tacoma Museum of Glass, and it was very cool. If you check out my community tab, you'll see somebody did a blown glass of knitting needles and fabric, knitted fabric, and I posted pictures of it on my community tab. Um, What'd you guys do for Mother's Day? If you did anything, let me know. Nothing. Nothing, honey. Stayed home. Yeah. Hey, Sherry. I hope you're feeling good. Are you recovering okay? My sons and grandsons took me to dinner. Nice. Yeah, we went to lunch on Saturday, and it was funny because my husband was shocked how many people were in the parking lot. I said, yeah, we're not the only ones who try to beat the crowds. Got to see cardiologist tomorrow. Good. I'm glad you're feeling better. Jeanette, how are you feeling, dear? I know uh we're having a lot of problems, but just want to check in on you, lady. I'm crocheting, you guys. Good days and bad days. Yeah. Um, so I ordered some of Crystal's yarn. Yeah, Jeanette, I hear you. I think that's part of what helped me stay somewhat sane through my trials. So trials as in, with my mom. I didn't have a trial. Yeah, and this time I'm broadcasting from in the house because I keep having problems being live in the yarn room there. So I don't know, maybe someday I'll figure that one out. So, the cow, somebody said they're working on a cow. Is that uh whose cow is that? I didn't understand the abbreviation. Oh, Juan the Yarn Addict. Okay. I decided I've got some skeins of her purple yarn coming. That's great, Jeanette. Um, and I was thinking that I have downloaded a while ago the Christmas cookie pattern from Crochet Crowd. Okay, well, yeah, I hear that, Sherry. But God, those tonals are just crazy. So yeah, I was thinking that I might do that crochet. What is it? It's Christmas cookie, and it's a beautiful mandala blanket with a lot of texture. So I don't know. We'll see if I have enough yarn for something like that, or if I have to come up with a new plan. Trying to get organized in the yarn room because I need to kind of shift over. I'm going to be moving down to the end of the room. It's a long, narrow room, and um, I want to shift down further from the noise of my husband working in the garage. Well, I'll tell you what, ladies. Pretty sure I ordered some colors of that yarn, and it'll be in a giveaway. So if you want, you can try to get it that way. I'm working on Christmas in July. I'm working on uh, my these giveaways for June, May and June, and I'm talking and I forgot what I was doing on my crochet. Um, yeah, Christmas in July, I've set aside a lot of the prizes already, and I'm excited. I really want to get that together. We're going to go on a short trip the end of June, so um, I'm trying to get it all ready to go before that. Yeah, thumbs up are appreciated, you guys. So, what's everyone working on? Somebody, you got a cow going, and so the cow, is it what is it, a blanket, a shawl? A beautiful blanket. Ah. Oh, I think I saw that. Yeah, I think I saw that. Okay. Why, thank you. Oh my. Hi, Bev. How are you? Yeah, I tell you, retirement, man, I didn't think I had so many things to do until I actually looked around, after leaving work and going to California for 2 weeks and then getting back. I, sometimes I start with the yarn, sometimes I start with the pattern. Whatever works, Kim. Oh yeah. What part of California? It's in the Bay Area, San Jose. Wow, Diane, that's a major accomplishment. Happy hats for veterans. Really? Tell me what high school you went to. I went to Oak Grove. Seaside. Is that in Southern California or Santa Cruz or something? Because in San Jose, I can't think of any schools. Oh, in Monterey. Okay. Yeah, that's not far. Hmm. People who don't live in California or haven't gone to California have no idea how long of a state that is. It is a very long state. So yeah, when we would go visit cousins in Minnesota and Wisconsin, my cousins always were impressed by me living in California because that's where all the stars are, the Hollywood stars. But, oh yeah, oh yeah, I did. Well, to be honest, um, when I came back from family leave after mom passed, it was hard to work. It's not an easy job, and they have a lot of requirements that you have to fulfill, goals you have to meet. And I just was, I just was struggling. So, um, as by the end of January, I'd been back for about 6 weeks. I knew I wasn't gonna extend anymore, especially with my husband having surgery and all that. So I just told them the end of March I would be leaving and gave them time to look for a replacement for me. And they hired a really good guy, and hopefully he is picking it up good. And I did my best to train him before I went. So, but what a relief, man. That was a lot of stress. My husband's been retired for a couple of years now, and it was a lot of stress. So I feel much better. But yeah, after 2 weeks in California, I looked around and my house has taken a dive since my mom got sick. My attention has been elsewhere, and I have ADHD, so piles are a thing. And yeah, my house just really needed some attention. And so I've started working through things, and initially was exhausted after 5 minutes of doing anything. But I'm regaining my equilibrium, I guess, and trying to walk more. And I sat on my rear for decades working and not really getting a lot of exercise. Sometimes I did a 5K the year my granddaughter was born, but I quickly retired from that because I ended up being a caregiver to her, and that kind of tied me down. So, yeah. Plus, it was hard work. Okay, Diane is starting the top with her BOD yarn, Bag O' Day yarn. Cool. I also have a C2C whip to finish, not to mention needing to clean up and organize my stash. And tanks side to side on Texas, and Tennessee is a long way. Okay. I'm actually teaching a few others to crochet along with contemplating becoming a literacy tutor. Wow, that's cool. My honey retired at the end of December. He drives me nuts. He gets up early and goes till dark. In, out, in, out. I can't stand it. Hi, Navy Mommy. If you guys can, the new folks in the chat, please give a thumbs up. Yeah, I was kind of thinking maybe I would put out a flyer and see if there's anybody in my direct neighborhood who wants to get together and crochet together. But that being said, there's a yarn shop right down the road from me now. So they have a table. Wow, lady, you make a lot of hats. And anyway, I'm gonna go down there maybe starting this Thursday because we're having work done on our house and it's gonna make my husband crazy. So I best be either in the garage or somewhere else. So, well, that's a good idea. Thank you, Kim. Yeah, there's a yarn shop that was down in the town that I technically live in, but I'm on the outskirts. Uh, and I never got down there. And then she moved into a building right by the place where we like to go for breakfast all the time. Uh, so that worked out good. It's called A Little Nitty, and really nice people in there. So, and they have a website too. Um, they did a yarn crawl through there. I bought something from the yarn crawl, that was specifically packaged for the yarn crawl last year. Haven't made anything from it yet. We would be saying, "Where's JoAnn? What happened?" Oh, if I invited strangers into my home? Yeah. Yeah, okay. Uh, Aw, thanks, Sherry. Knock 'em down. All right, I gotta change colors. Uh, yeah, don't you just appreciate all those weird guys hitting you up on the on Facebook and all that junk? It's so ridiculous. Like, does that work on anybody? Um, it seems to me like mm, Amy was telling me that Michi did a uh, like a two panel top the other day. Did you see that? Absolutely. I'll tell him to ship it planted. Oh, members only? Okay. Hi. Well, I'd love to see a picture. Wanda, have you been behaving yourself, lady? I have one little raised bed. I have one little raised bed, and then I got these from Timu, and you put dirt in them. And I'm growing some vegetables this year. Well, technically, my granddaughter is growing some vegetables this year. Hmm. Well, I guess that's worth it. Nothing quite like playing with the grandkids. Yeah, exactly. It is biodegradable. It's like kind of like felt. Um, and they didn't cost very much. They're much larger than I thought they were. Um, but and in fact, like to plant it, it took uh 3 cubic feet of dirt to get it 3/4 of the way full, so I could put carrots in it. So, oh, boxes, that's not a bad idea. Do you line the boxes with something? Actually, I like the idea of the felt better because I can just imagine in this climate here, the box is becoming a moldy mess. Hmm. But yeah, that's cool. My She keeps asking me, "Where's the flowers at?" So we planted some flower seeds I had, but I haven't been out to buy plants yet. I figure with all the things going to happen in my kitchen and laundry room in the next couple days. Oh, I don't think I told you guys. Gotcha. Gotcha. Well, yeah, I don't know if I don't know what I've told people and what I haven't, but when we were in California, my daughter called and she said, "Yeah, it's something weird. The dryer has water in it." And we're like, "What?" So she cleaned it out, dried it out, and she said, "Yeah, I cleared it out and it has water in it again." So there was something going on. So called a plumber. He went over and checked it out. He went over and checked it out and said, "Yes, you have a leak in the wall." Um, so had to tear out part of the wall, part of the floor in the laundry room. So we decided to replace, well, we have to get the wall sheetrocked, and so we decided we'll replace the floor in the laundry room and in the kitchen, which means we have to move all the big appliances out of the kitchen. So we're going to go down and get a new refrigerator and a new stove. It's turned into this big deal. Um, but it'll be really nice to have it done. And then we're going to have to redo the floors in the whole house. So we'll just extend it through to the next part of the house and so on and do it in chunks that we can live with the chaos. The worst will be having the girls' bathroom redone. Our bathroom was redone a few years ago, but the girls still have all the original stuff from like when this place was built. So we're gonna get that all updated. Wow. Oh, Wanda, you have mystery boxes, huh? Cool. Where are you advertising them somewhere, or how are you doing that? Oh, Sherry, are you there? Mm. Okay, thank you. I'm not used to using the moderator things. I timed him out, but I probably should have done something more severe. So, uh, well, Wanda, I'll take a look at that. That's cool. Yeah. Well, that's good. That's great. You know, I was so far behind on stuff and just kind of, everything was a mess. So I'm kind of cleaning things up, and I uncover a box, and darn if it isn't the mystery box I bought from Crystal. I never even unpacked it. I mean, I did. I showed it on the channel, but oh my God, he's back. Mm-mm. Hmm. Thank you, guys. Uh, all right. Well, that's great. I will look into that. Cool. Thank you. Got to keep the YouTube straights nice and pure. Well, thanks, Diana. That's good. That's good. That's good to know. Sherry just threw yarn through your window, Wanda. What does that mean? Oh, oh my God, this idiot. He keeps changing his username. Uh, a bot. Well, it's an annoying bot, isn't it? Uh, I did say at the beginning of this that I am working on a crochet along, uh, and it's based on a pattern by Marley Bird, and I want to do a version of it that is placemats and coasters. Hmm, I don't know how to do that. Ah, okay then. Everybody still here? So, okay. Oh, see, I keep losing my train of thought. Sorry. Okay, so I want to do a crochet along. This plaid Christmas blanket is a free pattern from Yarn Inspirations. Design is by Marley Bird. And oh yeah, I'm still making baskets. Um, okay, so I'm right now I'm working out the logistics of making placemats, the size, how many stitches we'll need and all that junk. So I'm working that part out, and this is the base for it. And then you do chains of the different colors and they weave in the opposite direction to create the plaid. It's gonna be cool. Yes, I still like to make baskets. In fact, I just got a bunch of ribbon. Uh, ribbon yarn that I'm going to be making baskets out of. Yeah, this one seems pretty easy. You make your grid and then I have not put my elfin squares together. I'm a little intimidated because they are so many different colors. So, um, and I haven't even laid them out to see what I want to do. But yeah, I'll get there. Hopefully there be like a balance to the colors that I can like do maybe some regular Christmas colors in one section and the outline in all the party ones. I don't know. You know, everything takes time and I'm not there. Yeah. Oh yeah. I just like making stuff. I want to make everything. I've been going through my books because I'm doing those book reviews and there are so many things I want to make. And the difficulty level of some of this stuff, we'll see. But you know, I'm up in my skill level all the time. So I'm trying to in my head figure out how to make a baby cocoon. There you go. There you go. That's a good idea. So I started this. I love this yarn. I got this in a mystery bag from Mary Maxim. And so I started with this, and I'm thinking that I'm going to make it wider and then just crochet around, go up, and then make a baby cocoon. And then I really wanted to have like a really kind of a long ribbed section that folds down. And then part of it can stay up for the baby's head and the rest folds down, if you can imagine what I'm saying. I thought that would look cool. Oh, my hair. Somebody said they like my hair. Can you believe I still have blue in my hair? Ah, all right. So, I don't know. What else we want to talk about? I would love to have more workspace in my yarn room to really like lay out a pattern and things like that. That would be nice. How is my hubby doing? My hubby had his pacemaker put in March, March, because I wasn't retired yet. And he is recovering really well. They still want to do another surgery on him, do some more repair work on his heart. Um, but it's not scheduled, so we don't know when that's going to happen. We are approaching the time of putting my mom's house on the market, and we have a baby shower to go to in California. I know. I asked my husband for a she shed, and he said just take over more of the garage. Yeah, he did. He had a pacemaker put in, and the reason they did it is because he wasn't showing any improvement with all the meds and all the everything. His heart wasn't repairing, so to speak. So, yeah, he really doesn't like it because it's like a lump here and it it can move. It just he doesn't like it. It's definitely not part of his body. He's not accepting it. But he has more energy. He's actually doing things which before he was exhausted all the time. So I'm really happy that he's feeling better. And we're making plans and we're doing things, and it's good. Went for our first motorcycle ride. Thank you. Went for our first motorcycle ride last week, and it was lovely. The weather was 70s. It was really nice. But then, that doesn't last around here. It goes away. It'll come back later some other time. So, I don't know. I think that's about what I got. Thank you so much, you guys. I've really appreciated all your support through all this stuff. And actually, it's interesting because my sister-in-law, like a week ago, she said, "Oh my God, my husband's having a heart attack. We're going to the hospital." And he ended up having uh, a pacemaker put in. I think I live in Western Washington, South Seattle, basically. Yeah, I think Pam's on the eastern side of the state, if I remember right. Yeah, it has its moments. Uh, Homelessness is a real problem in Seattle now, but um, they have redone the waterfront. It's beautiful out there. We drove through it the other day, and they've redone the waterfront so there's more walking space, and um, you can get there from like Pike's Market, which is a big tourist attraction. It is beautiful in Washington. I have a property behind my house that is all trees. It's never been developed, and there's a lot of green belt around here. However, it is getting very built up in this area. And so, where we used to be kind of remote, now it feels like we're not remote so much. Still a pretty quiet neighborhood, but when we moved in, if a car drove down the street, we were like, oh, but now we have more, what do you call it? Neighbors with more cars. It's a cul-de-sac. Hey, Tammy. It's a cul-de-sac, and so if you see somebody and they don't leave, it should be somebody who belongs there. So How you feeling today, Miss Mimi? Yeah. Mm, uh, afternoon. All right. Okay, Tank. Thanks for coming in. Okay. Sounds good, Mimi. Yeah, I mean, it is. You kind of get desensitized to it when there are so many. It's like you just don't even know like what to do. So I've always been one who's willing to help people. We started a food is free cabinet several years ago uh, in the town, in the parking lot of our church, and uh, it's still going on. It's still there. Um, they closed our church down, but there was a lot of people who were struggling at that time, and it was um, it was you know utilized a lot. Um, I don't know. It's a problem I can't solve, but what I can do, I do. So, okay. So, um, let me show you what I got so far here. So this is the grid work for the placemat. Uh, so Mimi, I told them that I'm going to do a crochet along for the plaid placemats and some coasters and work up the stitch counts and all that stuff. So I'm working on the samples so I can do that. Excuse me. So that is on the horizon. That's been going on forever. I was a cab driver in San Jose a long time ago. And even back then, I would pick these people up at a motel and take them to their corner, and they would be working it and making a lot of money. And now, granted, that's not a house and a car, but you know, they made a lot of money doing that stuff even back then. Um, People are always going to try and scam the system. You just have to take care of your decisions, make your decisions, live your life your best. That's really all you can do. You can't hold people accountable, and as another citizen, you cannot encourage them by not giving them anything, and then just support the charities that you believe in. So, That's it. Yeah. Yeah, a tender heart sometimes is makes you vulnerable. So anyway, guys, I have to go. And I appreciate you guys coming and talking with me. And I'm sorry, Mimi, I should have emailed you or something to let you know. I don't know, or called you. I don't think Mimi's driving these days. Oh, you know what? It's fine. I'm gonna start doing this every week, as long as there's no conflicts. And yeah, I'll just put it on the schedule so that you guys can see something's coming up. In fact, when I get off this, I will go put it on the schedule for next week. Okay? Thank you for joining me. Guys, have a great day. Bye.